What's up, internet? Welcome to another monthly reading vlog. Today is May 7th, so I'm kind of late once again, but that's due to the fact that I have been uberly busy with work lately, so that's been happening. So right now what I'm currently reading is The Chalkman by CJ Tudor. It's a thriller mystery kind of thing. I haven't got that far into it yet, but it seems interesting as it is. And then I started on another book called Once Upon a Wolf by Rhys Ford. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's R-H-Y-S, so I think maybe not. I could be very wrong about that. And the other book that I'm reading is A Wish Upon the Stars by T.J. Klune. This is the conclusion of the Tales of Verona. You know, I'm just gonna stop. I can't speak today. So yeah. And last but not least, I'm still trying to finish We Are Okay by LaCour. This book has been taking me a long time, and it's not even that long of a book, but I think it might be just the subject matter of it, because it deals with death. And me and death, yeah, we don't get along, so that's what's going on. So yeah, so that's what I've been currently reading the beginning of this month thus far. So I got off of work, and I'm not gonna say I got lost. I'm gonna say that I was exploring, and I found this really cool Japanese market right next to my job, and I decided to go in. And one of the things that they had right in full on display are these really cool things. I'm pretty sure they're called Onigiri rice ball. I don't know if I said the first part right, but I know it's a rice ball, and I thought it was really cool that they had this. I'm assuming it's handmade because I saw they had like a little deli area, and it's really cool. And they have like these instructions on the back, which I'm not gonna really show because it has an address and I don't want you guys to know where I live. So this is gonna be really cool. I got 4 of them, and the main reason I got 4, besides me being a fatty, is that they're all different flavors, and I think they have a total of 5 flavors. So I ended up picking up plum, kelp, which has a blue one, salmon, and tuna and mayo. The 5th one they had was spicy tuna mayo, but they ran out of that, so these is what I got. So this is really exciting because I've never had an onigiri before, but I've always seen it like in anime stuff and like Japanese TV shows, like dramas and stuff like that. So it looked really good. So I'm so excited to try these out. And so I'm gonna try plum today. So I'm gonna take a quick bite out of this to basically show you my reaction. And before you think I don't have anything to wash it down with, I have this awesome strawberry Rama bottle. So this is really cool. I've never had the strawberry flavor, so I want to try that out. I really like the mango stuff of this, so this will hopefully, you know what, I'm just gonna take a really quick swig of this. It actually tastes like fresh cherries. Oh my god. Oh, that was really good. Very carbonated. Oh. Whew. So before I dig into this, let me just read out the ingredients just in case nobody actually knows what this is. I'm pretty sure like everybody knows what these are. So the ingredients are Japanese rice, water, salt, and umen filling. So I think umen is like, I'm not quite sure what that means. I guess it's just the inside is plum, salt, beef steak leaves, and water, and roasted nori seaweed. So that's the outside of it. Okay, so let's get in. I think the most satisfying thing ever is like it has like little ways to opening it. Oh my god, look at that. Yeah. That was so hard, but it smells so good. Okay, I'm kind of scared. Okay, here we go. It's just salty rice, and it's really good. I don't taste any plum yet. Here we go. Maybe I got duped. Or maybe I like the taste of plum. Who knows? Still nothing. See, look, I bit into it and I still don't see any plum or taste any, so I don't know if I'm... This is plum, right? It's like one of those things where you're just randomly just gonna bite into it. Like a tamale and you're looking for the seed for the olive. I hated that. I always ended up with one. Found the plum. Ooh, gosh. And if I am plum, finally. I know how to say it. I bit around it and it's very salty. So here we go. Okay, so that is delicious. But the thing was, when I bit into it, I was like, oh, this is good. But all of a sudden, all the moisture in my mouth just went, just evaporated. Because there was a lot of salt. Oh my god. But I do have to say, that is really good. I need some, hold on. I need a break. Time out. So, I stand corrected. I do like the plum onigiri. This was really good. Was not expecting it to be as salty as it is. But that's really cool. So that is it. I'll catch you in the next update. What
we can do to take him out.
I need something clarified for me. So you're telling me that all of these bombs that have been wandering through these woods for decades have not really been the goat boys and the moth dudes and the big feets and the yahoos, but have been these creatures that came from the other place.
Yeah, I mean...
So, the fact that I'm supposed to be editing now, instead I am listening to Adventure Zone and drawing. Because I procrastinate a lot. I'm just gonna continue doing this. For some reason, I've been into drawing cactus and plant life recently, and I suck balls, but still, I think it's pretty okay. I've been liking the color yellow more lately, and I don't know if it's due to the fact that I'm a Hufflepuff, or that it just makes me happy to see mustard colored things. I like mustard colored. I don't know, I just like the color now for some reason. Bright yellow, like really light yellow, makes me feel really ill, like the color of baby pink. I don't know, those two colors I do not like for some reason. But anyways, I'm just gonna continue.
Mama says that's not what we're facing here. These things, they ain't sylphs, whatever they are.
I want to know how many of them were you talking about here?
I mean...
I don't care, I lied, with a shrug. Who does? Fat Gav said impatiently. Can we forget the friggin' bag and get going? I want to get to the orbiter first. Metal Mickey and Hoppo started to move. We usually did what Fat Gav wanted. Probably because he was the largest and loudest. But Nikki's not here yet, I said. So what? Metal Mickey said. She's always late. Let's just go. She'll find us. Metal Mickey was right. Nikki was always late.
Ooh. Okay, so today is May something. I don't know. It's Mother's Day, so I'm just gonna put Mother's Day here. So mothers, happy Mother's Day to everyone who celebrates it today on this Sunday. This lovely Sunday. Because I know in Mexico they celebrate it on Wednesday, which is the 10th? Question mark? Maybe 9th. I don't know what date it is. I have been working like non-stop for the past like 3 weeks, and like I have no idea what day it is or anything. I didn't even realize it was gonna be Mother's Day this Sunday until someone at work told me, and then I'm like, I must send my mother something, which I did, which I'm gonna insert here because she loved it, and she opened it on Friday. And I'm mad and happy at the same time. I'm mad because the post lady told me that it's gonna get there on Saturday, which I was fine with. But no, my mom got it a whole freaking day earlier than it was supposed to be there. So anyways, today's Sunday. I got off of work maybe an hour ago. I decided to do a quick like stop to the store, which I'm very proud of myself because it literally was less than an hour for me to get this stuff, but still. Why did I buy this? So I was just gonna show you what I got. I decided to get also a Mother's Day gift for my sister's mother-in-law. I know that sounds really weird, but I have a really good relationship with her and she's a really cool lady, and I thought it would be cool to give her something. Anyways, I got her this cookbook. She is really into the Pioneer woman, and I thought this was really cool, and I I decided to pick it up for her because I think she wanted it for Christmas as well, but then changed her mind on it. I don't know, but I'm gonna give it to her so she could probably make something. I don't know. And then, because I was at the bookstore, the other book I bought, this is strictly for me, not a Mother's Day gift, just FYI, was The Bride Was a Boy, and this is a transgender story, and it basically follows these two married couple, and it just tells their story of how they met and how they dealt with the whole transgender transition and everything, because I think what ended up going on from the snippets I read, because I've been keeping my eye on this for a really long time, so I finally decided to pick it up. But she decides to go through this transformation into a woman, and when she's doing her transformation into a female, she ends up meeting her future husband. And so it's really funny because I got to the point where she has to tell him that she is technically a dude still, but she's trying to become a woman. And so I just love it. It's really cute. Okay, so then I ended up going to Target because they didn't have what I was looking for at the bookstore. So I ended up going to Target and getting this for my sister because she is a mother, and I got her this thing. And I know that sounds really weird to get someone a Super Mario mini question box block light. It's a block light, and it also makes the ding sound too, which I thought was cool. So I know this might seem really weird, but she loves Mario, and technically her other nightlight she had died on her, and then to go with it, plus for her nightlight, I got batteries. And I don't know if this goes for her other nightlight, but I know this will go with that one. So you might have not wanted to know I got batteries, but you know, I'm one of those people who thinks, because sometimes you give someone a gift and you're like, I want to use it, but you don't have batteries. Always get batteries for them, no matter what. So I ended up getting 2 more things. I have a weakness when it comes to Target, so I don't even know why I even decided to go down another aisle. But anyhow, I ended up getting this really cute O-Cube tea garden, which is mint. So I'll be growing mint because I've been growing my sunflower seeds, and I thought this would be cool to do mint because I like mint, and anytime I think of mint I think of Gansey from the Raven cycle, so I thought this would be cool to try it out. And also I like the little container that came in. So the last thing I ended up getting is a new pot, which I'm gonna put my sunflower. Got really big, and it tells me to replot it after it gets bigger than 3 inches, which I did, and it got bigger than that, and I decided to put it in another pot because, well, I want it to be pretty forever. And I also got soil because I was running low on soil. So yeah, I don't know if you want to see that, but if you do, here we go. That's it. This is my Mother's Day, and I'm gonna go later. So at this moment, you might be asking yourself, why is she in a bathtub? And to that, I'll say, why not? So today is Monday, May 14th. I am currently sitting in my bathtub because I've decided I wanted to replot my plants. So basically what I'm doing is transferring my sunflower seeds from a small little vase to a bigger pot, because the internet tells me that I have to, and that's how to keep my lovely flowers alive. So that's what I'm gonna do. And it might still not explain why I'm in the bathtub. Well, it is currently almost 8:30 at night. I don't know if you can see that. And I don't want to do this outside in the dark, and it's like 100 and something degrees out there. And I don't, no. And this right here, being in a bathtub, prevents me from spilling anything, and for Lala trying to eat the plotting stuff that I have right here, because I don't have money for anything bad happening to my lollies. So yeah. And for most of you who might not know, Lollies is my dog, and she right now is staring at me like I'm a crazy lady. Isn't that right, Lollies? Isn't that right, Lollies? You don't like this whatsoever, huh? You're like, Mommy, why are you in a bathtub? She's like, come on. She does not approve of this whatsoever. So that's what I'm doing. So what it's gonna happen is that you might see an explosion of things going on. So that's what's happening. And the other reason why I'm still in the bathtub is because where I put all my plants are up here in that area. You know what? Why am I doing that? All my plants go right there, which please don't break. See? Right there, and then right there. Yeah. So this is the planter that I want to replant. It is a really cool dinosaur and it has my sunflowers and they're blooming. How exciting is that? Look how cool that is. So I'm going to transfer this lovely plant into this lovely yellow mustard colored pot. And like I said before, I have been really into mustard colored things, so this is really cool. And the other thing I'm going to be doing is setting up this mint one. I like mint. I don't know why, but I like the smell of it. I really wished it was spearmint because I prefer the scent of spearmint more than mint. But we're gonna see if it's somewhat the same. And once again, having this, I kind of feel like Gansey from the Raven Cycle, so that's pretty awesome. That's basically what I'm gonna do right now and listen to some Queen songs because I'm currently obsessed again. I mean, who isn't obsessed with Queen? So yeah. So let's do this.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
So that one's done. That was way more messier than I was expecting. I'm happy I was in the bathtub for this. So yeah, so I'm kind of concerned because I feel like I might have just killed it. Because that was really violent of trying to get it out. But we'll see what happens because I feel just like a little love and more Queen music, it might become a beautiful, more lovely sunflower than they already are. So yeah, which is kind of weird because I thought it was just 3 sunflowers, but turns out there's actually 4 of them. So that's cool. I didn't know that. So I'm thinking that I might have to get a bigger plot because if there's 4 sunflowers growing in this one, they might need more room in stuff. So yay! Now back to more Queen. So let's move on to this one. So these are the seeds for the mint plant, and I'm not joking, I freaked a little bit because I thought they were lice. I don't know why my first thought was lice, but I don't know if you could see that. They look kind of like lice, like no joke. That's just crazy to think that's what mint seeds look like. Okay, anyways, proceeding on.
I
Okay, so my battery's about to die and I finished plotting replanting my sunflowers, which is really cool, and then I planted my mint. I'm kind of concerned because the seeds were really small, so I don't even know if they actually made it into the pot, but I just shoved everything on it, so we're gonna see what happens. So yeah, so I'm gonna clean this mess up, I'm gonna charge this, and then I update you later, I guess. So yeah.
Device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
That with my idea, which is a werewolf former politician. Somebody who I think used to live in like a larger city than Dry River and was a local politician. I've done some research, and it's actually kind of tough to find. There was not a lot of like codified political structures in small cities, especially unincorporated territories like Dry River, and so I think he was like
quick reading update. So I ended up finishing The Chalk Man by CJ Tudor. All I have to say is WTF, what did I just read? Because that book put me in a roller coaster. I would talk more about it in like my wrap up kind of thing, or current read thing. I don't know what I'm calling it anymore. Anyways, when my wrap up comes up, I'm gonna talk about it a little more. Okay, so the second thing I ended up finishing is Fence, part 6. I am still in love with the series by C.S. Pacat so much. I don't know, it's just, I do admit it kind of irritates me just a little bit because the chapters are so short. It kind of is like reading Starfighter by something machine. I can't remember. Anyway, Starfighter. If you haven't read it yet, it's an online web series. Really great. Moving on to the books I'm currently reading is The Bride Was a Boy by Chii. I am loving this a lot. This is a really cute and informational book. I'm taking my time on this. I'm probably a quarter way through. And I'm also reading My Hero Academia Volume 1. I ended up checking it out on my library account. So I'm currently reading that. I'm loving it because I'm into the anime. And it's like so good. So good. Catch you in the flip side.